Hello all, welcome to Power Automate tutorial. Today you will learn about Dexterflow in this video. Hi, this is Krupali from Know How Academy. Before going ahead in this video, let me tell you what you will learn from this video. First, you will learn why Dexterflow. Second, you will learn what is Dexterflow. Third, you will learn how to set up Dexterflow in your desktop machine. Fourth, you will learn how to create your first Dexterflow that will scrape data from the web. And fifth, you will learn the application where Dexterflows are useful. So without delay, let's get started. So first of all, let me tell you why Dexterflow with the simple real life scenario. Imagine you are working in a company and your task is to check your incoming mails. If any PDF of expenses received, then you need to extract the expenses detail and enter into the expense system. Let's say if you are receiving only one or two PDF, then it is easy to manage. But what if every day you are receiving thousands of mail which contain about the expense detail? So what will you do? You need to open that mail, you need to download that PDF, you need to extract that information, and then you need to enter that information in your expense system. Does it sound irritate, right? Yes. So what if I tell you that task can be done without human intervention? So that if you want to do this task without human intervention, so that is called automation. So if in your computer, if you set up one process such a way that process will check whether the new mail is there in your inbox or not. If it is there, then it will open the mail, download the PDF, extract the information of expense, and then it will automatically enter data into the expense system without human intervention. So Dexterflow comes to the picture. So to automate this type of task on your machine, Dexterflow is needed. So I hope you understand why Dexterflow. Now second thing, let me tell you what exactly Dexterflow is. Basically, Dexterflow is one of the feature of Power Automate which will mimic the human task which is done on a desktop machine, like opening the mail, opening the application, entering data, copy, paste, so many things human are doing, and that all the tasks can be mimicked by Power Automated Dexterflow. So I hope you understand what is Dexterflow. Now the third thing, let me tell you how to set up Dexterflow in your machine. Let me show you practically. So first of all, you need to log in into your Power Automate account. This time I log in into my Power Automate account using my work account. You can use your work account or school account. So from this video onwards, I will use my work or school account. So first of all, you need to go to your My Flow. Then here right hand side one button you can see. The button is install button. You need to click on install button, and then here you will see that Power Automate for desktop. Now you need to click that. Once you click that, you will see that setup is downloaded automatically. Wait until it's download. Now it's downloaded. Just open that location and double click on that setup, and that will be installed in your machine. Now before installing, let me tell you, if you are using Mac operating system, in that case Power Automate Dexterflow will not work for you. Power Automate Dexterflow will work with the Windows operating system. So make sure that if you want to use Power Automated Dexterflow, so that you should have Windows operating system in your machine. If you have Mac operating system, in that case you need to download virtual machine, and inside a virtual machine you need to set up your Windows, and then in that virtual environment you can download Power Automate and then you can install it. So it's up to you. how you want to use it. My machine is a Windows machine, so there is no need to install virtual machine. I can directly install Power Automated Desktop Flow in my Windows machine. So here I'm not installing Power Automated Desktop Flow because it is already installed in my computer. So let me show you how you can open that if it is already installed. If it is not installed, you just need to double click and go for next, then it automatically it will be installed. And if you are installing first time, you need to log in with your email ID and password. So first of all, let me open Power Automate Desktop Flow. So search here by writing Power Automate. So you will see the Power Automate app and double click on it and it will be open. I already open it, so it is not asking my username and password, but if you are opening first time, you need to log in with your username and password. Here you need to select your environment. So my environment name is IT One Stop. This is my default environment. If you click here, you will see that these are the different environment which I have in my work account. So I'm selecting my work account and this is my environment which I have selected. Now this is the home page of my desktop flow. Now here you can see that this is a home, then my flow, then shared with me and examples. So these are the 4 different tabs are available. If you want to create your first flow or if you want to create your new flow, you need to click on my flow, not refresh. Here you can see that I am getting Go Premium option. Why? Because for my environment it is not enabled. So let me select my default environment, that is IT One Stop environment, and here you can see that plus my new flow, or you can see that in my flow some flows are there which I have already created. So I can select that flow, or I can create new flow by clicking on plus sign, that new flow. Then you can give your flow name here and start creating your flow from the beginning. So this way you can set up your Power Automated Desktop Flow. Now let me tell you the fourth thing, that how to create a desktop flow which will extract data from web and store into the Excel file. Before creating, let me tell you what is the end result of your flow. Let me show you practically. So this flow I have already created. I'm just running and then I will create from the scratch. So let me run the flow and show you. So you can see that automatically one website is open, then whatever data it is searched automatically, and then you can see that once the search process is over, then one Excel file is there which will display whatever the clothes I get. You can see the name of the clothes which is displaying on the first page. So basically whatever data I am seeing on my web browser, I can download this data into the Excel sheet. So how I can do that? So let's do practical with me. So I'm just closing that Excel. I don't want to save it. First of all, you need to make sure that from which website you want to scrap the data. So basically we all are using online shopping. So let me open Amazon. So I'm opening Amazon and this is actually a sponsored link. So I'm directly going to the Amazon homepage. Then what I want to do, if I search here, let's say table and hit, you will able to see the different types of table available on Amazon online shopping website. Now what I want to do, whatever data here it is displaying, I want to save it into one Excel file. And which data I want to save? I want to save all the table title, or you can say the text, or you can say the name of the product. I want to save it onto my Excel file which is locally there in my computer. So how you will do that? So first of all, you need to open the Microsoft Power Automate Flow homepage and click on New Flow. And here you need to give your flow name. So my flow name is web scraping. You can give any name to your flow, but remember here, if you are performing web scraping, make sure that particular website allow you to scrape its data using automation. Otherwise, you will not able to extract or you will not able to scrap the data. So here select give the flow name and click on create. Then you will able to see that one new window will open, and here is the window. Now here in this window, left hand side, all the possible actions it is listed. Now here right hand side, copilot window is there, which will help you if you stuck somewhere while creating your first automation. Now here in this extreme right hand side, you can create your variable, you can insert any image or etc. Now I don't want to create variable right now. I just want to first create a flow which will open browser, then search for the website, and then search for the product. So to do this task, first of all I need to open my browser. So here these are the possible actions. So for that you need to select here browser automation. If you expand that, here you will see that in browser automation possible actions are mentioned. So from that, which action you want to take. So if I want to open my browser, so from automation I need to select launch browser action. So here you can see that launch new Internet Explorer, launch new Firefox, or launch new Chrome. So whatever the browser you want to open, you can select launch action from here. So here I am selecting launch new Chrome. So I need to select that and drag into my main screen. Once you drag into a main screen, then they will ask which, after opening a browser, which URL you want to search. So let me copy this URL and paste it. So it will automatically open the browser and show this website homepage, and paste it. Now Windows state. Windows state means whether your browser window should be maximized, minimized, or normal. So I want to keep it maximized. So within a full screen my browser will open. So I'm selecting maximize and then I'm clicking on save. So my flow is created which will open a browser and search for www.amazon.in. So here whatever action you have created, you need to save it. So let me save it. I already gave a name of the flow, that is web scraping, and you can test your flow directly here clicking on run button, and if multiple actions are there you can select the run next action. So let me just click on run. So within a fraction of second you can see that a browser is automatically open and URL, that is www.amazon.in, is automatically open. So this is indication that my flow run successfully. Now using the flow I just open a browser. Now what if I want to close the browser? So in that case you can see that close web browser, you can check that, and which web browser you want to close, that you need to mention it. Okay, so whatever browser is open it will be closed. So let me save it and run it. So here you will see that browser is open, website loaded, and automatically it is closed. So these two actions are performed by Power Automate desktop flow. But what I want to do, I want to open the website and then inside of that website I want to search something. So right now close action is not required. So you can click on this three dot and you can delete the action. If you want to edit the action, you can edit it. So if you click on that and edit it, you can select any other website name, so that website will open once your browser is open. So I don't want to change it, so I'm keeping as it is and click on save. Now what is the next action you need to take? So when I open that website, I want to find this text box, and inside that text box I want to search something. So for that I need to perform some action. So let me tell you which action you need to take. So you need to search for the web browser automation populate action, or you can search that populate text field. Why? Because I want to find the text box which is there on that particular page. So you can see that populate text field. Let me just drag little bit so you will able to see that. Now here populate text field in window, populate text field on web page, and populate SAP text field element. Now what I want, from the browser I want to populate text field, so I need to select that web form filling. So populate text field on web page, you need to select that. Then here whatever browser is open, on that browser you need to select the text field. Now you don't know what is the name of that text box, so you need to manually select that element first time. So you here in UI element you need to click that, and here you need to click on add UI element. Once you click on UI element, this small window will open and it will make sure that which element you are using. So here using a control and left key from your mouse, you can select that element. So let's say if I am moving my cursor here, automatically it will identify this is the text input. If I am moving my cursor here, it will automatically identify this is the submit button. So I need to put my cursor on that. From keyboard I need to select the control and that left click. So automatically from the browser, where whatever element I have selected here, it is written. If you just click on it, you will able to see what is the body, what is the class of that text box, what is equal to. So here no need to code, automatically it will detect the text box and it will start processing it. So here you can see that input, and whatever the text you will write, it will be written inside that. So click on save. So first thing is complete, that it will identify where is the text box and need to save it. Here you can see there is one error, and the error is saying that parameter text cannot be empty. So you need to fill that field. So double click on it and it will open. Now what you want to write inside that text box, that you need to mention it. So double click on that, and what you want to search. So basically when I was showing a demo, I have written table, but this time I want to search something new, that is called laptop. And if you want to set anything, that how much if the text box is empty, what you should replace it with, how much time it should take to load the data. So it will take basically 60 seconds to load the data, and if you are not writing anything, then automatically page will not appear. So I'm not changing anything and clicking on save. So now here you can see that green color, that means that action is ready. Now what next thing you want to do? Now after searching anything here in the text box, I want to click on that search button. Then and only then you will able to see the result based on whatever you have written in the text box. So what you need to do? So for that you need to select an element which will help you to click. So let me just search click, and here in browser automation you will able to see that click download link on web page, click link on web page, click UI element in window. Now this is if my any other window is open, I can select that, but I need to select an action which is coming under the browser automation. So I will select click link on web page. So click that, just click and drag it, and here it will asking that whatever browser is open, from that I need to select that UI element. Now add UI element, and here from the keyboard press Ctrl and left key from your mouse, so that here you can see that it is added, and click on save. Now this action here you can see that this till now this action is performed successfully. If you want to save till now, you can save it and you can test it. I will show you by testing it. So automatically browser will open, and whatever text I have written inside that text field, you will see result according to that. So let me save and run. So here you can see the browser is open, then automatically it will write search laptop and click on search, and you will able to see the result. Now what I want that whatever the device or whatever the search result is there, I want to extract the name of the product and that product name I want to save inside my Excel file. So what you should perform next? So let me close that. Now next thing, you need to extract data from the web page. So for that you need to search extract. Now from not UI automation, but I need to select from browser automation, extract data from web page. Then select that, and what data you want to extract and how much time it will take. So 60 seconds it will take. Where it store? It will store in variable, or if you want to store it in Excel spreadsheet, you can take it. But right now I want to take entire data in variable, and then I will store it inside the Excel spreadsheet. So click on save, and here it is generating an error. Why? Because I did not mention that from where I need to save the data. So double click on that, and here I need to open my browser, and here it will see that which data I want to extract. So just press escape key, or you can just delete that action right now. Just give me a second. Close that, and here let me search laptop first, and what I want to extract, I want to extract this information. Again go to Power Automate, double click on that, and then click on web page, and here automatically it will identify where you are clicking. So here you need to select that and what you want to extract. So you should right click and see that extract element value. You need to select that extract element value. Then what you should extract: text, title, existence, or custom attribute. So I want to select the text. So select that, then scroll down little bit, again right click on it and extract element and text. For 2 times you need to do that, then automatically it will take whatever data it is displaying on the page. So here you can see that automatically all the product name information you will see on your screen, and you need to click on finish. Once you click on finish, that will have all the data which is displaying on first page, and click on save. After that you need to take an action which will open the Excel file. So for that I will search launch Excel. Okay, so here you will see that launch Excel action is there, and it will launch the blank document or blank spreadsheet, not document. Click on save. After that you need to take one more action which will write data inside Excel file. So for that you need to write Excel worksheet. Now which data I want to write inside Excel? So I want to write data from this page. So here I want to write data from this step. So extract data from web page, and it is there in data from web page variable. So here value to write, you need to click that and select what value you need to write. So data from web page, you need to select that. Then what you want to write, what column and what is to be written inside that column, or you can say for that column what you want to write inside that column row. So you can select that column, click on that, expand that, and here search for columns, and here inside that you need to select that count. So whatever you have written, that will be write as a column, and what inside that column row you want to write, you need to click on that, and that you need to search for columns header row and columns count. You need to write and save it. After that you need to close the Excel, or no need to close the Excel. You can save the Excel file or you can keep as it is. And I want to close the browser. Okay, so let me just close the web browser, and whatever browser is open it will close. Save it and run it. So you will see that automatically open, it will search data, then Excel file will open, browser will close automatically, and you can see that whatever data you have scrapped or whatever laptop model you can see, it is saved in that Excel file. So this way you can perform web scraping using Power Automate Desktop Flow, and that Excel file you can save it for your future reference. So I hope you understand how to create your Power Automate Desktop Flow. Now the last, that is fifth thing I want to tell you, for which type of application can be made using Power Automate Desktop Flow. The first can be you can perform Power Automate Flow on application which is legacy application, which does not support any API integration or which does not support any cloud. So for that type of application, you can make your Power Automate Desktop Flow. The second type of thing that you can perform using Power Automate Desktop Flow, that is repetitive task. Let's say bulk copy paste data from one file to another file, bulk copy from one environment to another environment, or one user to another user, and so on. The third thing that you can do repetitive task for copying data from the document or opening the document and finding the specific word and copy it into somewhere else in other document. So this type of thing also you can do using Power Automate Desktop Flow, and many more things are there that you will learn by upcoming videos. I hope you understand. So before ending this video, let me tell you what you have learned from this video. First, you have learned why Desktop Flow. Second, you have learned what is Desktop Flow. Third thing, you learn that how you can set up your Power Automate Desktop Flow in your machine. Fourth thing, you create a Desktop Flow which will scrap data from web page and save it into the Excel file. And fifth thing, I told you which type of things you can develop using Power Automate Desktop Flow. Thank you for choosing Know How Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.